So my year of debauchery was kindergarten, correct? So in kindergarten, I got in trouble a lot and I got very bored and I refused to take a nap. Ever. Okay, that was like the hill I was going to die on, was that I did not need a nap and I would not take a nap. I never once took a nap in kindergarten. So at first I was on my little kindergarten mat, the red and blue squishy mat, next to a girl named Jennifer. So I got moved away from Jennifer because one day Jennifer said her eye was itchy and she whispered it to me during nap time on the floor. And I said, sometimes I just do this. If there's like an eyelash stuck there, maybe you have an eyelash in your eye. This fool proceeds to pull every eyelash out of her fucking eye socket. And then she tells the teacher I made her pull her eyelashes out. I know I didn't, stupid. So I got moved away from Jennifer and I got put next to Lacey. Now, I liked Lacey. She came to my birthday party and one day she said she needed help with tying her shoes, even though we weren't wearing our shoes because we were taking a nap. So I proceeded to tie her shoes for her very beautifully. Okay, I was trying to make them very intricate. Turns out I tied them so intricately, they had to cut her shoelaces off her shoes. So then I got moved away from Lacey and I got moved to sleep under the teacher's desk by myself. Nap time was very understimulating for me. I hated it. So as I'm now banished to the corner of the room under the teacher's desk, you have to understand that during nap time, only one teacher was on duty and she would make rounds around it was like a cul-de-sac of a hallway, right? My teacher was like a little angel baby and she was not on duty. Miss Bishop was on duty and she scared the absolute shit out of every child. This was like the Trunchbull, okay? She was the Trunchbull of our school. She's probably lovely, but as a kindergartner, she was like super tall. She towered over you and she was like a big lady, like not like fat, but like the Trunchbull, like, ooh. And she yelled a lot and she scared me a lot, okay? So I don't know if you'll remember this, but back in the 90s, even the 80s, classrooms had like a cabinet and then this little, and then the floor. So it was like a little, I don't know what to call that, like a concave baseboard, okay? And I had my shoes on and I shoved my tennis shoe into that little hole under the cabinet and then it was wedged and couldn't come back out. It was not coming out. Hindsight is 2020. I could have taken my shoe off and just, pulled it out. But all I could think was I'm trapped, like a rabbit in a trap, okay? Like my foot is caught and I'm stuck. And I know Miss Bishop's on duty and you can hear her thundering down the hallway to come check on our classroom. And I am just like flailing like an animal in a trap. I'm waiting, terrified for that woman to come in there and yell at me. And she comes in there, she finds me stuck in the wall. And she has to she goes and gets another teacher first because she's like, oh God. And I'm waiting for her to scream at me. She doesn't scream at me, but she does say, what are you doing? What is wrong with you? She brings back my teacher and together they removed me from the wall. They literally picked me up and pulled me out and they didn't even take my shoe off either, but whatever. And I didn't even get in trouble, but after that, I did get removed from nap time. So instead of naps, I got sat in the back of the classroom at a table with a big bucket of colorful bears. Do you remember the counting bears? They were like all different colored little plastic bears. And they sat me with some girl named Ashley who didn't know her colors yet. And they had me sit and go, green, Ashley, say green. And she would go, green, and I'd say, good job. And then I'd pick up a different bear and be like, purple, Ashley, say purple. She'd say purple. And we did that for nap time.